Hey, old man. Let's race. Alright now, let me share out my air shocks real quick. Just got air at my air shocks, no race yet. There are a few things that make a car a true muscle car. They make it look like it came straight out of the 70s. Side pipes, glass packs, hood scoops, wild stripes and colorful colors. Cool vintage front license plate. 4-inch longer shackles. Big blocks under the hood. And air shocks. If your back end wasn't jacked up, then what were you doing? What was going on? You know, you're missing out on the party. They called this stance jacked up. And no, not jacked up in Mountain Dew, but your rear end's jacked up. So we're gonna do a quick little suspension test. I'm gonna record it and see if we can see what the suspension's doing. I'm gonna do it first with air in the air shocks, and then I'm gonna do it again, let all the air out, and see what happens. So let's get to it. So these are an original set of Motorcraft air shocks. They even say Motorcraft on their sides, so, and they're in remarkably good condition. These were on the car originally, and I didn't put them back on because I figured they probably didn't work. But I bought a cheapo airline kit from Amazon, hooked it up, and what do you know? They work. So, let's do a little explanation of what an air shocks are, and they're actually very simple. Alright guys, quick refresher here. Regular shock has a piston, and there's fluid in here. And as you compress it, it's trying to compress that liquid, or that gas, or whatever it is inside some of these. And the more you do it, the harder it gets. An air shock just has an external bladder on it, and as you put air in it, it expands. That's about all there is to an air shock. I just have an extra air bladder on top of just being a normal shock. So if I took all the air out of my other air shocks here I have installed, they would be like this, and they would slowly expand. So after reviewing the footage of what we got, both with and without air shocks, we have a lot of axle hop. Without track bars and ladder bars and all the other bars, I don't really know how to fix that. I'm not going to be racing this thing, so basically my consensus is I don't think air shocks are that great of a thing for racing necessarily. They both seem to have a similar amount of wheel hop. Now, in those videos, I brought it up to about 1800 RPM and let off the brake. Probably was a little too much RPM looking back on it. I never really done anything like that before, so I kind of just winged it. I did record my carb sheeter graph while I did it. I never actually put it all the way to the wood. My manifold vacuum got down to only about 3, and I from recollection, I was kind of chickened out and scared. I think I, let off the brake and then I punched it and I backed off instantly because the car started shaking like this because the wheel hopped so bad. Only I thought had about 100 pounds of air in the air shocks for the first run. So these things supposedly go up to 200. I don't know if that would, help at all, put more air in it. I don't think our air compressor has that much pressure in it to even put that much air in it. But anyway, they look cool if you want to adjust your ride height. That's about it. And it's neat to have air shocks if you're going for the whole muscle car, look, obviously. So, but are they a real performance thing? Just a little fun thing I wanted to do when to record it and experiment a little bit. We might, do it again, throw more pressure in it if we can. But anyway, guys, that's all for today. We'll see you next time on It'll Run. Thanks for watching.